Hey, welcome. And today we're going to talk about how to format your book in 30 minutes or less. I am Nina Stewart, the author strategist, and I help authors and aspiring authors write, market, and publish their books without exhausting their resources. I do this by creating plans and strategies for authors that help increase book sales, build readership, and develop successful and profitable author brands. Now that the introduction is out the way, I hope that you can actually format your book in under 30 minutes, but I'm going to give you about 30 minutes to try and get that done if you follow the steps that I'm going to show you today. If you're like me, you self publish your own books, you have tons of ebooks that you're writing, and sometimes you just don't have the time to one, go through the daunting task of formatting your book, especially in Microsoft Word, correct? And sometimes you may not have all the funding or the funds to, invest into a $300 or $400 software program, especially if you're just, trying to get your books published. And then the third is that, like myself, I have outsourced that task to someone or organization or a company or a contractor or whatever. And they have taken forever just to format my book. It could have been weeks, and I wouldn't get the book back. And when I did get it back, it took, it was just like crazy because we had to send it back and forth for, making changes and corrections. And it wasn't even that type of, ebook. So I'm going to show you a really quick way and a quick step that you can take to formatting your book really fast. Okay. So before you jump into the formatting, make sure that you have your book in written, the manuscript written in either Microsoft Word, or you can have it in your Google Docs, whatever it is. Make sure it's very minimal formatting done to it. And I say Microsoft Word because the process I'm going to show you, it is in Microsoft Word, okay? And we don't want like a PDF. It's already kind of, stuck and formatted, so it may mess it up. So just make sure that you do have that manuscript, kind of like how I have it. I have it in Google Docs right here, but I'm going to copy and paste it into the Microsoft Word. But just have it already written out, and your chapters and your sections are already organized before you get started on the next process, okay? The next step is you are going to go to, I'm going to show you right here. It is Kindlepreneur. So it's www.kindlepreneur.com. If you can't find this site, just Google it. You can just Google Kindlepreneur formatting template. This will come up. I'll also leave this for you in the email content. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this out, but you'll have the information on how to actually go to this link. Okay. Again, it is Kindlepreneur. It is the www.kindlepreneur.com / formatting dash templates. Okay. And again, you can just Google it too. Just Google Kindlepreneur formatting templates and it'll pop right up. If you go directly to the site, you can also find it under the apps tab as well. A lot of people don't know about this. Dave Chanson is such a great guy for just providing us with all of these tools that are free for us to use. So, help him out. Go to the page, utilize the services that he has. Okay. Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the formatting template generator, and it has like these different sizes for you. So before you even think about, formatting that book, just know what size you want it to be. You click on this drop down menu and it has all these different sizes for you. A lot of people keep it at a 6x9. You can have it at a 5x8. If you're doing an ebook, it probably really doesn't matter. So you can pick whichever one. For training purposes, I'm just going to pick the first one, which is 5x8. And then you can also decide if it's going to be a fiction or nonfiction book. It has two different styles. So he has a style for fiction books, and he has a style for your nonfiction books. I'm going to go with the nonfiction book here, okay? And then the last task is to put in your email address. So I did this earlier, so I'm going to do it with one of my other emails. And we're going to do the authorstrategist@gmail.com. Put your email address in there, and then it says send my template, please. He's going to send you over a template based off of the information that you have given. Okay, so before we go over there, I want to show you, if you scroll down the page, he gives you instructions also. So let's say that was really difficult for you. You can go down to the bottom and just scroll down and look at those instructions that he gives on how you can get the template for formatting your book really fast. He also gives you a couple of tips that kind of breaks down, your different sizes and trim sizes and margins and all those different things that you will receive inside the template that he's going to send over to you. Okay. And another thing, he also has a video that shows you the same thing. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is open up our email and download this template. Okay, when you open your email, this is what you'll see. He'll send you a thank you email, and it'll tell you everything that your template that he has created and what it will have in there. So it's going to have an acknowledgement and a credit page, a table of contents, some margins that are already going to be set up for you based off of the size of the book that you have. Okay. And then this is where you will see the download. So it says nonfiction template. It's right here. It has the size and it has docx. That is for your Microsoft Word. And just a quick tip, Microsoft Word is different for everyone. So you may have a different type of software, that I have, or version that I have. Just make sure you have your most current Microsoft Word version up. You're going to click into there. And this page is going to come up, but don't get scared. It's going to give you an option to actually download that document for you. And I believe because I did it earlier, we're just going to go to downloads. Hold on. Okay, so here it is right here. If it, like I said, if it doesn't pop up, just click into your downloads. But I did it earlier, so that's why. But it'll pop in and it'll say download. Okay, so it's going to wait a little bit and let it open for us, and you'll have your custom template for your book. Enable editing. Again, my Microsoft Word again may be different than yours, so don't freak out. And here you go. You have your template. So he gives you a cover page, your subtitle, you can put your author name, your publishing company, imprint. You have the copyright page already set for you. You have your table of contents set in there, and then you have this, already formatted, and the size and margins and everything is created for you. So all you have to do now is just copy and paste your content, that same content that we had on our other page. You copy and paste that in there, and you are good to go. Now, really quick, if you wanted to make sure that it is formatted properly in your margins, and I don't know, maybe you want to change some things in your home tab up here by styles, you can see what type of style is used for the book, the formatting and the fonts. You can see all that here. And then if you go into, I believe is layouts, and then you click on the size button for page size, go down to more paper size, you can actually see the page setup, and you can see that it has this, the width and the height is 5/8. You have your margins. You can click that and you see all the margins, all the gutters, the multiple page thing. I think, let me see. Most time we do mirror margins, so you may want to change that. Just depending on if you're doing paper, if you want to use this for like a paperback book. And let's see. Yeah, you can see everything you need. The layout for the header, the footer. So in case you need to make some additional changes, you can do it just by, again, going into your tools at the top, go into layout, size, more paper sizes, and this will come up. Okay. After that, make sure you save it. So I will save this template. I will save it as a template first before I insert the contents of my book. And then I will insert the contents of my book, make sure I have everything right, make sure it looks really good, and then, save it. And now you have your formatted book. You can have it as your ebook and your paperback version of the book. It's easy and this is free. And this is something just really basic, right? If you want to, do some more detail, then yes, I recommend getting additional apps. And I believe Dave Jansen has an app called Atticus that goes into detail. So you can look into that also. But if you, are just trying to do something really quick and really basic, definitely recommend you using this app right here. Okay. Now let's see how long it took us to do this. Hold on. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, we're at 10 minutes, y'all. So, yeah, definitely give it a try. And of course, let me know what you think about it. And I hope that it works out for you. I hope that you are able to relieve a little bit of stress with writing, marketing, and publishing your book by using this nonfiction template. Like I said again in the beginning, there is a fiction one also for fiction authors. So, let me know what you think about it.